Make some noise! Sax is here. I've got some more stuff to give away.
Let the past die. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
Darkness rises, and light to meet it.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Come on! This is not going to go the way you think.
Oh yes, it has finally arrived. Yes, the night that millions of fans, including us two, have been waiting for. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Edith Bowman.
And I am Anna Matronic, and this is the European premiere of Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Tonight is in benefit of the Royal Foundation and here at one of London's most iconic venues, the Royal Albert Hall.
Tonight then, the Skywalker saga continues as the heroes of the Force Awakens, the UK's biggest film of all time, I should add, join the galactic legends in an epic adventure right where The Force Awakens left off. Now tonight, The Last Jedi apparently will unlock quite a few secrets and answer some questions.
I hope so.
Or not.
Oh!
I mean, why did Luke abandon the galaxy and hide himself away for so long? Maybe that one will be answered. What is Rey? Why is Rey so driven to find him? And Kylo Ren, what on earth was the thing or the things?
Patricide. Daddy issues.
That persuaded him to turn to the dark side. Oh my God, there's so much to go through tonight. And who is or are, singular plural,
right,
the Last Jedi?
I know. What's the plural form of Jedi? Jedi! I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. So many mysteries to resolve.
So many.
I'm so excited. Let's take a look at the reason why we are all here tonight.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on! This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Tonight, we are broadcasting to galaxies far, far away as this premiere is live around the world and across the galaxy thanks to O2 Priority. It does not get bigger than this. Wow. Wow.
Definitely doesn't.
Just take a look at the size of this incredible event, and very soon it's going to be filled with the stars, filmmakers, and celebrity fans of Star Wars, and some very special guests. We have every corner of this huge red carpet covered.
We certainly do. We have the most amazing and dedicated and wonderful fans. Hi, fans! How are you? You're the best! So much effort put into their costumes tonight. They all look incredible, and I bet they're really warm inside those costumes as well. The world press are here as well, excited to see our arrivals. The stage from above and below in front of this glorious Royal Albert Hall. It's just a sight to behold. Not even Supreme Leader Snoke himself could stop us putting together an incredible show for you guys tonight. How excited are you?
I cannot Words fail to describe how excited I am. I am a massive and lifelong Star Wars fan.
Tattoo, I hear.
Yeah, couple. And very shortly, I'll be heading down to the end of the red carpet, wielding my microphone like a lightsaber. And I will be ready to greet the guests as they arrive here tonight. And what a lineup we have for you. You want to hear who you're going to see tonight? All right, joining us shortly at the European premiere will be producers Ron Bergman and Kathleen Kennedy.
Awesome.
Director and writer Ryan Johnson.
He's done an amazing job.
And the stars of the film, Jonas Suotamo, Benicio del Toro, Laura Dern, Kelly Marie Tran, Gwendolyn Christie, Anthony Daniels, Donald Gleason, Andy Serkis, Oscar Isaac, John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, and Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill.
So great. But that's not all we have in store for you tonight. We are in attendance. His Royal Highness, the Duke of Cambridge, and His Royal Highness, Prince Harry of Wales, will be joining us this evening. And folks, that's not all either. But for now, let the European premiere of Star Wars, The Last Jedi, begin. Wow, what an opening. What do we think of that? That is how you start a Star Wars premiere. Do we agree? Yes! Come on, all my Starfighter pilot friends down here. That's how we start, isn't it? Yeah! Right then, we're going to head down to the other end of the carpet and we have our first arrival of the evening. I would like to introduce to you a very special guest from the film. Please give a huge welcome to, in my opinion, the cutest but smartest droid. It's BB-8! Ladies and gentlemen, our cast are starting to arrive. Please put your hands together once again, playing the fearsome General Hux. It's Donald Gleeson! Bringing his incredible vision to the Skywalker saga, please welcome director and writer Rian Johnson!
I am extremely excited to be standing next to General Hux himself. It's Donald Gleeson. And tell me, how does it feel for you to be here with all of these fans?
It's mad, yeah. It's a little bit cold and very, very mad. Yeah.
Yes. How fun is it playing a supreme baddie in this film?
It was great fun, you know. Ryan wrote an amazing script where we got to try different things and there was a different sensibility to all of it. So we weren't just doing the same thing again, and that made me really happy. It was great fun.
It was so exciting, and it was so exciting to see you in The Force Awakens. It's just, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Thank you so much, Mr. Gleeson. Have a great night.
Please welcome the incredibly talented producer of The Last Jedi, Ram Bergman. Please welcome one of the original legends of Star Wars and the only character to have been in every single Star Wars movie, the C-3PO. It's Anthony Daniels!
I am standing here with the man of the hour, the writer and director of Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson. Yay! I am in the presence of greatness. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. How does it feel to be in London for the premiere of the film you wrote and made?
Well, this is incredible. We shot the movie here at Pinewood Studios, and so being back here in London where we made it and seeing so many of our amazing crew and seeing these great fans who are here, I'm so excited for them all to see the movie.
I am so excited to see it, too. And have you been surprised by the level of support that you've received from the fans?
Oh, it's been absolutely incredible. Just every single interaction I've had with, I mean, it's amazing. I grew up a Star Wars fan. Just come here and feel the energy and know that we're all about to watch a new Star Wars movie. It gets me excited.
Me too. I'm so excited to see it. Thank you so much, Ryan. this might be the most exciting person I am going to see tonight. I'm so very excited to meet the one man who has been in every Star Wars film and The Muppet Show and every single time C-3PO is on screen. This man is him, Anthony Daniels. How are you? It's so great to see you.
Well, I'm very excited because, you know, this is the third premiere in a row in 3 years, Star Wars premiere. But this is the first royal one. So, you know, 3PO is very much into protocol and etiquette. And boy, is he in his own tonight, I tell you, his elements. So, very excited.
Do you ever get used to the level of excitement around a Star Wars event?
No, I'm kind of impressed that, you know, I managed to keep up my enthusiasm over all these years. And I think it is actually fueled by the fans and the crew and the cast. You know, we all kind of build up to this massive thing that's Star Wars.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And what do you think? I mean, I could probably answer this question too because he's my favorite character, but what is it about C-3PO that makes him a fan favorite after all these years?
Well, I think he's kind of vulnerable. You know, he always thinks he's in charge, but actually he isn't. And he always wants to look after other people, but he needs looking after himself. So, you know, people are kind to him.
He's very cautious.
He's very careful. He's not a coward. Oh, no. He is very cautious. And he likes everything to be correct and in the right order and people to play by the rules. And, you know, sometimes he has, as you might see in this film, I'm about to give a spoiler.
We're going to stop right there and thank Mr. Daniels for talking to me. Thank you so much. It's an honor to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a true Star Wars legend, returning as Luke Skywalker, it's Mark Hamill!
Well, here he is, the man himself, Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill, welcome to the European premiere of Star Wars: The Last Jedi. What do you make of this incredible event?
Well, you never get used to this kind of passion and enthusiasm. It's just wonderful. The fans have been so supportive over the years. Their enthusiasm is infectious.
We are streaming, no pressure, we are streaming this all over the globe to about 40 countries. So you are live. Would you like to say hello to everybody out there?
Yes, hello everybody out there.
Say it one more time for us.
May the Force be with you all.
Thank you so much, and have a wonderful night. Thank you. Our cameraman has his work cut out for him with this shot. Hello! Ladies and gentlemen, Jonas Suotomo. Hi, how are you this evening?
I'm very good. It's pronounced Jonas Suotamo.
Jonas Suotamo.
It's a tongue twister.
It is, and I'm so sorry. How are you feeling this evening?
I'm fabulous. I mean, looking at the excitement that these people bring, and they're gonna. I'll tell you, they're gonna see a great film tonight, and I'm so happy that I get to be a part of it.
It's incredible. How does it feel, and how excited are you? You know, how excited are they for the new film? How excited were you to put on the Chewbacca suit?
Well, after reading the script, I knew I was going to be part of something that's once again truly special, and Ryan is just the greatest at what he does, and the film that he's made here with the help of this awesome crew and everyone who was involved, it's just amazing.
Incredible. Thank you so much, Jonas. It's so nice to meet you. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
New to the Star Wars cast, taking the role of the mysterious DJ, it's Benicio del Toro!
I'm here with the new and mysterious character from The Last Jedi, Benicio del Toro. What a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
How does it feel to be here in London for this European premiere?
It's very exciting, very exciting.
Very exciting to have you. How excited were you when you learned that you were going to be a part of the Star Wars legacy?
From a scale from 1 to 10, I was an 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, pretty excited. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm very lucky. I'm part of this film. Yeah, I'm part of the saga. Yeah.
It's incredible. We can't wait to see you and can't wait to see what DJ is all about. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Reprising her role as the fearless Rey, please welcome Daisy Ridley! Disguised as Supreme Leader Snoke, please welcome the legendary Andy Serkis!
I'm so excited to be standing next to the Supreme Leader, the terrifying Supreme Leader Snoke, Mr. Andy Serkis. How are you this evening?
Oh, very good, thank you. Very good.
How does it feel to be here in London?
It's amazing. It's such a fantastic turnout. I mean, this is incredible. This place looks incredible, and everybody here, I mean, they're so up for it.
The scale is massive.
Yeah. So it's
Starkiller Base. Big.
on. It's huger than Starkiller Base.
Now, we only saw Snoke briefly and in hologram in The Force Awakens. Will we be seeing more of him in The Last Jedi?
Yeah, without giving too much away, I think we can safely say that you see a little bit more of him.
I have read that we see him in corporeal form.
Absolutely. No, you actually, you get to see him up close and personal in this one for sure.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Oh, such a pleasure.
Taking on the role of brand new character Rose Tico, please give a huge welcome to the fabulous Kelly Marie Tran.
We are cuddling for warmth because Daisy Ridley is chilly. It's chilly Ridley.
With nerves.
How does it feel to be back in London for the premiere of The Last Jedi?
I mean, I'm waiting for my family, so that's great. It feels very exciting, London!
So obviously fans around the world are incredibly excited, me being one of them. What's in store for the fans tonight?
An unexpected journey through time and space. Hopefully a very fun, emotional journey.
Is this getting old hat for you at all, or is it just you rock up to the red carpet and it's just another day at the office?
No, it's not getting old hat. It's pretty nerve-wracking every time. Very appreciative for everyone who's turned out tonight.
I can speak because I am standing just inches away from this beautiful woman. She's such a good actor. She's not even, no goose flesh, no goose pimples.
And coat.
I think it's some pretty good acting too. The Force is strong with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, Daisy, and have a wonderful night. Thank you. Movies cannot be made without a producer, and I am here with producer of The Last Jedi, Ram Bergman. Hello, and how are you tonight?
Very, very excited. We've made the movie here in London. We spent here like a year and a half, so it's so great to come here and premiere the movie in front of everybody. We're excited.
It's a homecoming.
It is a homecoming, and hopefully we'll be making more of those here, so in the future.
Well, it sounds like the experience making the film was a good one then.
Experience was phenomenal. I mean, it all starts with Ryan, and wrote a beautiful script, and then everybody else basically just joined him to make this movie. So can't say more words than this. We just had a great experience.
It's an incredible feeling tonight. I can't wait to see the film. Thank you so much, producer Ram Bergman. We've been hearing from fans all over the world, and I've got a couple of social media messages to read out. Jen from the UK says, Star Wars has been with me all my life. Can't wait to see the next episode in my most loved space epic. Absolutely. Jen from the UK. Carol from Portugal says, I think The Last Jedi will be one of the best films of all time and completely epic. I agree, Carol. And Brad from the UK says, absolutely buzzing for the midnight release of The Last Jedi. And Stephen from the UK echoes that and says, Star Wars for me is an adventure that never ends. And adventure is continuing with more stars, more celebrities, more droids. I think I get to touch BB-8 really soon. I'm really excited about that. All right, and Susie from the UK says, to me, Star Wars means acceptance and being part of a global community. Please say hello to BB-8 for me. I will say hello to BB-8 for you. It's so exciting to be here. The energy is incredible. How is everybody feeling around me? How are you guys feeling? How's everybody over there feeling? You guys feeling good? Make sure that you put the hashtag The Last Jedi in and keep those reactions coming in. We want to hear from you.
Joining the film as Vice Admiral Amilyn Holdo, please welcome to the red carpet, Laura Dern!
I am honored to be in the presence of one of the finest actors on this planet, Laura Dern. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. So thrilled to be here.
Now, were you a fan? I actually know this because I read some stuff in the interim, but were you a fan of Star Wars growing up?
An enormous fan, like all of us. I think there's no one who wasn't. And I remember seeing it for the first time as a 7-year-old and falling in love with R2-D2 and C-3PO. And so to wake up one day and be on set and see them there is just awe-inspiring.
And how do you feel being here tonight at the premiere?
It's incredible. Very, very exciting. I see stormtroopers.
I know.
Terrifying. Exciting.
So exciting. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. It was great speaking with you.
Thank you.
Once again, taking the role of Finn, please give a huge London welcome to John Boyega!
Here I am, Finn, John Boyega, Peckham's Own.
Yo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How do you feel when you get a reaction like this?
Oh no, this is crazy. Like, you lot, thank you so much. Now, honestly, like the love is appreciated. Honestly.
It's so apparent because you have such an exuberance on screen. You look like you're just thrilled to be there.
Thank you so much. Enough of me. Meet my parents. Mom.
Hey!
Come on, that's my mom and dad.
We got to get mom and dad in here.
This is mom. This is mommy out. Yeah.
Mom and Boyega,
yeah,
Daddy Boyega.
Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah, I just wanted to introduce you to them.
I bet you're proud of this boy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're very proud of him.
It's such an honor to meet you. Such an honor to meet you both. Have a wonderful night and enjoy yourselves.
You too.
I have my first guest, Benicio del Toro. Welcome. I loved you just taking stock of this wonderful, wonderful evening.
Taking it all in.
Yeah.
Yes.
DJ, your character in this film, what can you tell us about him?
Well, what can I tell you? I can tell you that... is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh,
You're
it's
good,
on.
yeah.
Okay, so what can I tell you? I can tell you that...
This is the problem with
I can
doing
tell you
Star
that he
Wars
comes into the destiny of Finn and Rose, which are two of the main characters in the film, and he takes them for a ride, hopefully to help them. But that's basically it, you know.
He's a wonderful creation, and I wanted to ask how much of that was down to you, or in terms of how much of it was on the page and bringing him to life as a character. He's got a great personality, a very distinctive personality.
You know, it's as much as I'd like to take credit for that, it was pretty much written, you know, by Ryan Johnson. He did a terrific job, and I just got up early every morning and left late, you know. But basically, it's a good, you know, back and forth between the director, the script, and the actor.
Yeah. What's the reality for you of being on set on a Star Wars film as well? What was that like? Because the sets that your character features are beautiful and opulent and pretty spectacular. And
well,
what's
it's amazing to be on the set of a Star Wars film. But one thing that really surprised me was that when I walked in and I looked at the camera had a magazine of film, and I learned very quickly that the film is shot on film. And that was very exciting and very cool. Yeah.
Do you remember what your first experience was of a Star Wars film growing up?
You know, very clearly going to the movie. I saw it in the movie theaters, and you know, the first experience is like everybody else. Is the music and those letters going that way.
And you're in it now.
I'm in it now.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting, pretty cool.
It's amazing. Listen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's great to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go and enjoy it some more. Thank you. Benicio del Toro, everyone. Thank you, sir. back as the ruthless Kylo Ren. It's Adam Driver! Reprising her role as the formidable Captain Phasma, please welcome Gwendolyn Christie!
Hello.
You're a lot less scary in the flesh than you are in these films. You're very terrifying. You do good terrifying.
Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you.
Is that part of the fun of when you are playing a villainous character, of creating him and working out, you know, his kind of strengths and weaknesses, I guess?
Yeah, for sure. Just trying to understand him is tough, you know, when he does so much bad stuff. Yeah, I think part of what Ryan did in this, which is amazing, was kind of play around with expectation of how that you use villains in films like this. So that was fun.
So last we saw him, he was fleeing Star Killer Base. What can you tell us about his journey in this new film?
This one picks up not long after the last one, so he's in pretty desperate straits. Snoke is kind of breathing down his neck. He's kind of a bad boss, and Kylo Ren is being a difficult co-worker, so he's not enjoying any of that.
I love referring to Kylo as a co-worker. It's such a great way, yeah. Ryan seems to have, just in terms of speaking to people about his vision for this film and you know, writing it and directing it and what he brought, what was that experience like for you, and kind of what you read on the page and then what it was like to actually bring this film to life?
He really shattered all my expectations within the first couple of pages, and then it just kept getting better. I think as the film picks up, it's just amazing what he's done. I kind of thought he was going to have a really hard time because Force Awakens was such a good film. Yeah. How do you kind of approach that again? And he just did his own thing and did it amazingly well. So I'm so proud to have worked with him on anything, let alone Star Wars.
And it's lovely as well because there are new characters that we're introduced to with each film, and there's a new breed that we welcome in as well in this one. In terms of making them feel part of it.
Hi, Rory.
Is that your friend?
Yeah.
Amazing. He's so I love it. You brought your brother to the premiere.
No, yeah, there's Oren. Yeah.
They're so excited. Their uncle and their brother is in Star Wars. You kind of got to dine out on that for the rest of your life, surely.
Dinner's on them. Yeah, that's the notion.
What will you take away from this film? What was the most memorable experience of making this particular episode?
Well, at the time there was so much work, getting to work with Ryan, getting to work with Adam, and these amazing people and these amazing sets. But I think now it's changed. I think now the brief moments I got to spend with Carrie are really what I'll hold dear. And having seen her just be so amazing in the film and then so amazing in real life, she'll be missed. And it's a really amazing tribute to her talent. And then we remember her as a person away from that.
Oh, lovely. What a lovely sentiment to end on. Thank you so much, Domhnall. Thank you. It's great to chat to you. Enjoy your premiere. Thank you very much.
Just drop the mic down.
Feel it. Feel free. Once again, bringing her producing talents to everyone's favourite movie franchise. Please welcome President of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy! Adam Driver, everyone. Hey, Adam. Hello. So great to see you.
Hey, good to see you.
This is this impressive?
Yeah.
This is
a really big, long party.
Yeah, but as you just asked, I don't have to speak to every single person, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, congratulations on this film. I've been lucky enough to see it. Have you seen it?
I have, yeah. I saw it in LA and a couple months, like a month before that.
When you read the script, first of all, for Ryan's vision for this film, what was your reaction to where you saw the story going?
I mean, it wasn't all one thing. I think Ryan and JJ are very different people, and they took it in very different directions, but where they're kind of cut from the same cloth is there are people who value character over spectacle. So I guess it should be no surprise, but it's always refreshing when you work with somebody like that.
And how did it feel to get back in the costume?
It's great.
Your face is so great.
Yeah.
Is it like being a kid? I guess it is. It's dress up.
Yeah, when you get the lightsaber, sure. Try to see if it's real. It doesn't.
These guys who are at the foot of my stage here are slightly terrifying. They're part of your gang, these guys in the red.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some incredible scenes in this film that involve these guys in particular.
Mhm.
In terms of the preparation and the training for this, it felt like it was kind of cranked up a notch on this one. Was that same for you in prep?
Yeah, it was more extensive. Yeah.
Do you like that part of it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, so much about people is how they carry themselves physically. So obviously the physical part is important. So
Talking about physical part of people, we get to see your boss in his physical form in this one, as Donald referred to him. You're his co-worker and he's the boss. What was that like in terms of working with Andy Serkis and this character?
well, for me, it was the same. If he was, digital rendering or not, he was kind of had the same thing kind of on. But I mean, Andy Serkis, you've probably talked to him yet, or yeah, he's like couldn't be a more generous person to work with, and also a nice person. So it's always he makes it very easy.
That's the thing about this cast and the new cast that come in. It's newcomers, but it's also these wonderful, established and brilliant actors like Benicio and Lauren as well in terms of what they've brought to it. And that's a great thing about a big franchise like this, to have both ends of the spectrum of acting talent in there, which must feel great on set.
Oh yeah, I mean, like Benicio and Laura and Andy are people you kind of like have seen in movies for years. So
Yeah.
to suddenly kind of see them around is surreal. One part of the many things that are surreal about this job.
Yeah. What is your most memorable part of this, making this film? If there's a scene or a particular moment that pops in your head?
Yeah, people have been asking me that. I don't really have one, because often the things that are kind of the most difficult are inevitably the most rewarding. But for me, it's always scenes with the actors in this. That's always the most scary and unpredictable, and they're so good. That's always my most favorite part.
It's so hard because there's so much I actually want to ask you, but I can't.
Yeah, right. So much I want to say other than these vague answers I'm giving you.
Because we can't, because there's so many things that we can't say.
Yeah, right.
But I just want to say congratulations, because it is
thank you.
absolutely fantastic, and thank you for coming and chatting
All
to
right,
me. It's
thank
great
you.
to see you.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you very
seeing
much,
you.
Adam.
All
The
right.
wonderful Adam Driver, everyone.
I am thrilled to be joined, as I've been calling her, Brienne of Darth. It's Gwendolyn Christie. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and how are you?
It's a little bit chilly tonight, isn't it? But everyone is looking amazing!
You look incredible, incredible.
Thank you very much.
And how do you feel to be here at the European premiere?
Well, it's very exciting when it's your hometown, you know? And I'm very proud to be British. And it's wonderful to be at the premiere here tonight. It really, really is. It's so exciting. There's lots of friends here. I couldn't be more delighted to be part of the Star Wars family.
Amazing. Thank you. And Phasma has become a real fan favorite. Were you surprised by the fan reaction?
I was so surprised because I love what Phasma stands for, which is she is an unconventional woman and she is rebellious. And what we learn from her is about the darker parts of our human nature. And the fact that she's repellent is interesting to me. There's a violence that comes from deep within her, and that's traditionally forbidden in women. And she kicks ass.
She does, which you have made your wheelhouse. Thank you very much, Gwendolyn Christie.
Thank you so much.
Do you ever call up any of your friends and say, hello, it's Captain Phasma?
No, but I will now.
I think so. I'd love to get a message from Captain Phasma.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Anthony Daniels. How are you, sir?
I'm very, very excited, like everybody here.
It's so great, isn't it, to look out in this ocean of people and all these characters dressed up from all these wonderful stories.
And that's the 501st who always bring a real sense of theatricality. And I mean it. You guys are great. You bring the movie alive at events like this. Thank you.
Oh, why do you think that these stories, these characters have stood the test of time and new generations of people want to hear about this world?
If probably the most asked question, you know, why do I think Star Wars? I don't know. It just is. Let's not question it. Let's just dive in there. We're all part of the same family now, and I think that's the most sensible answer. Because I don't want to pontificate or.
Yeah, of
but
course.
there is something for everybody in there. There's a character that you love. Have you met a Porg yet?
No, yeah, I want one for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Anybody met a Porg? You will want one in your stocking, I tell you.
Just, yeah. Well, but what for you? What for you have you loved about this journey?
I sat there in Los Angeles on Saturday, absolutely enchanted by what I was watching, because I was surprised. I was taken lovingly in Rian Johnson's hand and shown a whole new aspect of worlds and world that I didn't really recognize before. And it comes alive in the most exciting and intuitive and intelligent way. It's highly entertaining. There's elements of everything in it. There's stuff you've seen in Star Wars before, and then there's other stuff.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about working with Ryan and what he's like. And, you know, you've been through a few directors in the different episodes, but tell us about the Ryan experience.
Well, it's difficult to contrast and compare and all that kind of thing. Where's Rian Johnson? I would work with Rian Johnson every day of the week for the rest of my life. Shall we put it like that?
Yeah, and he'll hear you, I'm sure. C-3PO, though, when you feel the adoration that this character has and the love that he has from generations of people as well, it must make you feel incredibly proud.
He's a very sweet character who's a little confused because he thinks he's in charge of everything, but really he isn't. And he's... Yeah, you can't help but feeling his vulnerability, really, because he was programmed for protocol and etiquette. And it's only tonight that comes into its own. After all these years, 40 years, and finally, with the princess here, 3PO is going to be in charge.
Yeah, I want to see how he would bow.
I've been practicing.
Have you?
And of course, there is a line. When you meet the princes, you must address them as your Royal Highness. And of course, the last person I addressed was Princess Leia.
Oh.
Your Royal Highness.
Wow.
Sweet memories.
Incredible. And thank you so much for sharing so many with us tonight, Anthony. It's lovely to see you. Enjoy this wonderful royal premiere. It's great to chat to you.
It is wonderful.
The fabulous Anthony Daniels, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Once again, starting alongside his droid BB-8, please give a huge welcome to Oscar Isaac. Just holding Kelly's hand because she's just having a moment taking all this in, aren't you? This is the world that you're in now.
I've been having a moment for the last 2 years. Really, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You look fabulous.
You look fabulous.
Fabulous.
Everybody here looks fabulous. We're going to have an amazing night.
Oh. It's so great to have new characters brought into this world and new characters who just fit in so perfectly. And that's exactly what Rose is. She's a force of nature. She's fierce. I can't say too much because I've seen it and they haven't, and I'm not allowed to give away any spoilers. But this has been a pretty special experience for you, as I've just seen.
This has been the most special experience of my life. Look at all these people on this poster.
You're on the poster.
I'm on a poster. I think that this is an amazing moment. This right here is an amazing moment, but I think it belongs in a bag of amazing moments that I've had for the last 2 years, and I think that I will be reliving this experience for the rest of my life.
Tell us a little bit about your boss, Ryan, and what he's like to work for.
Ryan Johnson is the best person. God, I wish I could put this in words, but I don't think I can. You know, I was this new person that came into this huge thing, this thing that was already established, this thing that so many amazing people have loved for decades. And Ryan Johnson was someone who made me feel at home immediately. And he has this sort of childlike wonder that he just loves what he does, and he's so incredible at it. And he wrote this amazing film and directed something incredible, and it's visually stunning. Every character has something really difficult that they're, having to deal with, and he is behind the whole thing. What a genius! I think he's going to go down in history as one of the best filmmakers ever.
I think I'll agree with you on that one.
And he knows my name. So.
Listen, I'm going to let you go and enjoy this wonderful night. It's so great to meet you. Congratulations. I will hug you with delight, my dear. Congratulations on this. Enjoy and just savor every moment. So great to meet you. Congratulations. Thank you. Take care.
Am I going to fall?
I'm so excited to be standing here with Poe Dameron, as I call him, Hot Dameron. Yes, seeing the level of excitement from the fans, does that up your level of excitement?
Absolutely. I mean, it's for the fans. That's what it is. That's why it's such a thrill to finally share it with everyone.
I know that you come from a family that loves Star Wars too. Will we be seeing your uncle in this one?
Well, not in this one, because in the last one, JJ took him out. But I've got another friend that's in this one. So
brilliant.
Look out for another.
Giving the gift, passing the Force along.
Exactly.
There were rumors that Poe was originally going to die in the Force Awakens. How happy are you that you get to fight another day?
It's good to be alive. What can I say? It's very good to be alive.
We are so excited, and I'm so excited. Thank you for being here, and I'm so excited to see the movie.
And we've just been talking about him. This is your vision, Ryan Johnson. Welcome to their Royal European premiere of your film.
Wow. Hello, guys.
There is so much love here for you. From your cast, but also these fans, and they haven't even seen it yet, and they are so excited and so supportive as well. Have you felt that all the way along?
Well, Star Wars fans they're the best fans in the world, man, right? And I've been a Star Wars fan my whole life, and I'm so excited to sit down and watch a new Star Wars movie with you guys. I'm talking directly to you guys now. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh, man. When that music starts and that crawl starts,
that little silence Lucasfilm logo long time ago, and then that fanfare hits.
There's actually not words to describe that physical emotion that you feel with that.
It's true, man, especially on with a good crowd on as close to opening night as you can get. Oh my God, the energy in the theater. I can't wait.
Where did you start? How did you start in writing this episode?
Well, I loved the characters that were created in The Force Awakens so much, and these actors who brought them to life, and so I just started with them. And so the job of this movie was to take each one of those characters, draw them forward, and figure out kind of what makes them tick, and just figure out what their next step was. And when you have an amazing cast like this, it makes it a joy to write for.
Of established actors, but also new. We just chatting to Kelly, who's absolutely wonderful on screen. She's so great, and the character as well is great. It's just, was that an easy thing to work out new and where they would be placed and how they'd be part of the story?
Yeah, because we had a big cast already in place. There were just room for a couple new additions, but I mean, we got some spectacular ones. Benicio and Laura and Kelly, I think they both are just such amazing new additions to the whole Star Wars world. I'm pretty proud to have worked with them.
What's the best part about directing a Star Wars film?
God, every single day there was something that made me just think, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. But I'll tell you, the best part, at the end of the day, the best part was getting to work with these actors, getting to work with this crew, with this UK-based crew who we shot it here at Pinewood Studios. And just the amazing experience of working on this movie and all the folks I got to meet, all the new folks I got to become friends with. That's what was the best thing about it.
I can't wait for these guys to see it. You've done an incredible job, Ryan, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much, and enjoy your royal premiere.
Thank you,
sir. The wonderful Ryan Johnson, everyone! It's Laura Dern, everyone. Oh, hello. Now, I heard you earlier talking to Anna about this. This was a film you grew up with. You went to cinema when you were young, and to be part of it. And just talking to Ryan, the writer and director, he seems like a special guy, and a special thing he's done with this film. Would you agree?
It's incredible. First, it's a dream, I think, for all of us to be here because we all grew up in love with Star Wars. But yes, Ryan is extraordinary. You know, he created an environment of such ease that you felt you were with family, making any other beautiful, hopefully collaborative film, and then you'd turn around and see R2-D2 and remember how enormous this storytelling is, the mythology of it. And Ryan is just the greatest thing in the world.
And I think
so much.
One of the things that he's continued with all the Star Wars films is fantastic female characters, of which you're one. It's been a legacy with this whole thing, I think.
It is amazing, you know, Carrie Fisher giving us the greatest gift of Princess Leia, and to be able to have all of these other amazing women, and to feel like now a tribe has been built of powerful, complicated, diverse, irreverent, deep female characters is just gorgeous. I mean, I'm grateful for Star Wars to care deeply about the characters representing what the world really looks like, but also as a woman to be part of this.
Laura, it's an absolute pleasure to chat to you. Thank
a
you so
pleasure.
much indeed.
Thank you.
Enjoy the royal premiere.
Thank you so much.
Laura Dern, everyone.
Lots of love. Thank you.
Face behind us.
Yeah. Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've seen it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So I was just talking to Adam, and it's actually really hard to ask you anything of any great meaning because I can't, because it would give so much away about the film.
But the film's about to come out.
Yeah.
So much longer.
What have you taken away from the experience of this episode and making this with Ryan and the cast?
I was very nervous going in because John and I were no longer together, and John is my peanut. So I think more than anything to put your trust in those around you, and it'll all turn out pretty well. Putting my trust in Mark and Ryan mainly was wonderful.
We left you on a cliff.
Yes.
With Luke, and we finally get a little bit of dialogue with old Luke Skywalker.
Do we? Yes, we do.
We can see. We've seen the trailer.
Yes, we do.
That must have. How was that working with Mark and on those scenes?
It was wonderful. He's amazing in the film. He's a wonderful scene partner. He's a wonderful man. And it was really fun because we were getting to know each other as our relationship in the film is growing. And growing in unexpected ways. So it was an art imitating life thing, which was lovely.
How do you describe Ray?
How do I describe her?
Yeah.
In this film, stubborn, much perseverance, and open and willing to learn.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. Tell me a little about working with Ryan, because I've heard so much praise from the rest of the cast.
That he's the chillest guy in the world. He is literally like, he wrote the script and he was chill. And then went into production and he was like chill, just do his crossword on set. And then like he ran picture early and he's chill. And he's still, I'm sure he's here being chill somewhere. He's wonderful. It's very comforting. He's very like a very comforting presence to have as our captain of the ship.
Knowing how successful The Force Awakens was and received by fans, old and new, did that fill you with... Did it make it easier going into this film, or was there more pressure on in terms of what this film...
I actually felt more nervous because you sort of like, I didn't quite know what I was doing first time round, and you think, how am I supposed to do something again that I didn't know what I did the first time round? And I think because people responded so well to John and I together, that was a big thing too, of thinking, how are people going to respond when we're not together? So it was nerve-wracking. But again, and then as relationships grow and you start to get comfortable, it all sort of settles into a wonderful 6 months.
But you're back together tonight.
Yes, we are.
Listen, congratulations. It's really great to chat to you. And I can't wait for everyone to see it. Go and get warm toes.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Daisy Ridley! Ron Bergman, welcome to your European Royal Premiere. How does it feel? How does it look?
First of all, it looks amazing and it's so exciting. And it's so great to be here because we spent a year and a half here making the movie. So it's so great to come and share the movie with people of London.
Now, you've worked with Ryan on all of his projects in the past. When Star Wars came up and you knew you were going to be making this film, what was the reaction from you both?
We couldn't believe the opportunity actually came, but very quickly we basically discussed and talked, okay, how are we going to make this thing just the best movie that Ryan can make, and stop thinking about all the stuff surrounding it, stop thinking about the fandom or, just let's, dig into the movie, dig into the character, how Ryan can service them in the best way and challenge them and make it a really interesting, a great ride. But we really didn't think about everything that comes with Star Wars,
Start small.
Yes.
And end up big.
Yes. This is like amazing. It's so much fun. It's exciting. And it's great that the reactions so far have been really...
Well, I mean, I've been lucky enough to see it, and it's actually quite hard talking about the film in any great detail because we don't want to give much away about it. But for you, what was the reality of producing a Star Wars film? Was it what you expected? Was it...
The reality is, on a daily basis, really, you just concentrate on making the movie that you're trying to make.
Yeah.
And because I've been working with Ryan for so many years, it didn't feel any different than any other movie. Even though it's significantly bigger, it felt just like another Rian Johnson movie because Ryan writes the script, he's directing it, he knows what he wants to do, has a clear vision, everything is very purposeful.
Yeah.
You know, and he was very prepared, and we had the best people in the world working here. Literally all the crew here is phenomenal. The craftsmanship of the crew here in London is unbelievable.
And
so
I'm
it
sure
wasn't
there's
so hard.
I'm sure there's a lot of them who are here tonight as well. So it's wonderful for you to say that if they're inside watching as well, to appreciate all the hard work.
Thank you very much.
It's lovely to chat to you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your premiere. Ron Bergman, everyone. I have Jonas Sotamo with me. Congratulations, sir. I was just asking you if you've seen the film, and your face just literally became a beacon as you went, yes! So exciting.
It is an amazing film, so...
Okay, how do you do that? What's the preparation for it?
Oh, wait, let me do one thing.
Okay.
Do it with me. Awesome.
You're like a rock star, Chewbacca
Exactly.
rock star. That's amazing. What was it like for you first day on set when you kind of turn up? You know that this is happening, and you arrive on set for the first day, and you're going, "Okay, this is actually happening."
I mean, my first day was with Harrison Ford on the steps of Millennium Falcon, and I was a mess. And I told Harrison Ford that I wasn't even born when you guys made these films, and he wasn't happy about that at all. He wanted to replace me, and but thankfully I'm here now.
And in terms of this film and Ryan's vision that he's brought to this story and stuff, what was that experience like for you with Ryan?
When I first read the script that Ryan had written himself, an amazing guy, I was very much, it was exactly the kind of movie that my favorite films are. Mm-hmm. And it was very involving, and you had to think and process a lot of things, and it's a complicated film, but also full of fun and simple yet powerful things.
We could all do with a Chewbacca suit tonight to keep us warm, to be honest. It would be really useful right now.
I never missed my suit so much than today.
When you step into it, is it kind of a bit magical in terms of you're suddenly that character that is so loved, you know, and has been such an important part of these stories?
It's so magical when I put on the suit. I wanna impress everybody, so I no longer walk like this, but I start walking like. It's a very specific thing.
Oh, you know, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you, sir. Thank you so much for coming up and talking to me, and enjoy your royal premiere. Thank you, sir. Take care. Thank you very much.
And hey, everybody, can I get a... Thank you.
No pressure.
I know, no pressure, no pressure.
You got your mum and dad with you.
I know. I've got my whole family with me.
That's
Round of applause for my family, though. They showed up for me, though.
Family, yeah.
Right there.
We leave him. He's not in a great state when we last saw.
No, yeah. Finn's got some issues, particularly some back issues that he needs to figure out. And so he's at a point where he wakes up disorientated. He has to rely on Poe to give him the intels into what's going on, and he has to find his path in this fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you first read the script, what was your reaction for this episode?
I mean, a whole bunch of emotions, fear, happiness. The fact that I was going to spend, 7 months with the team again was something. But, to be separated with Daisy Ridley was
really
hard.
Crying earlier
yeah,
about it.
It was hard to be separated from her. But, it is what it is, and it's the stress of the characters that makes this so brilliant. Damn, that is a big face. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I've never seen that in my life before.
Stroke him.
No, don't. Oh, I can feel it on my own lip.
Did they keep you guys apart on set, though? Because obviously on screen you don't have much time to get it. In terms of trying to get that kind of reality of you not being...
Yeah. No, it was more schedule, being as in, Ray's off with Luke, and there's a separation there, so I didn't get to see her as much, but when I did get chances to come on set, I would come and watch her and just at least be there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What journey does Finn go on in this film then that you can tell us?
It's a journey of self-discovery, and there's a new mission for Finn. Finn has to go back to his old job and try and make some stuff work. It doesn't all go as planned, but we'll see. We'll see the outcome.
What for you is the single best thing about being part of Star Wars and being in a Star Wars film?
The big thing for me is that I'm not a perfect human being. Nobody knows who I am on a personal level. But when I go out in the public, there's such a positive reaction, which I don't feel I deserve. But it's nice to know that you make others happy, and other people don't know who you are. Just so supportive. I don't know what to do with that. I've never lived that kind of life. So it's nice. It's nice to be getting this at this stage. It's nuts.
When you kind of turn up tonight as well and you see, central London, the Royal Albert Hall, a royal premiere for your film.
I mean, the first thing I thought when I saw all these people in Royal Albert Hall, I hope there's food for all of us. I hope there's food, because we're going to be hungry after this.
Adam asked if I had to speak to everybody that was here. I was like, no, not everyone. It's all right. No.
I mean, if I could have a discussion with everybody, I would, but, I am not Jesus Christ.
What will you take away from this experience, this film?
The family. I think that's the biggest thing, especially in terms of our late great Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, coming up to a year as well.
It's coming up to a year, and it's strange to see how it goes. Just in something that's going to last a lifetime. I'll pass away one day. Everybody will pass away, and it's just crazy to see that the fans will always appreciate what you've done, and it's family.
And she's such a presence on that screen, and it's such a wonderful tribute.
And in life, she's amazing. She's amazing.
John, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right. Everyone have a good time. Booyakasha!
Christy, you look amazing.
Thank you very much. Woo! Star Wars premiere!
Not excited at all?
I'm not excited at all, not in the slightest. Isn't this incredible?
Really?
Great,
isn't it? A royal premiere?
Voice is going very squeaky through the sheer excitement that's really shooting through my veins. I think this is one of the most incredible things I've ever been to in my life.
Well, listen, it's one of the most incredible things to be part of as well.
Yeah.
Because this is something that's transcended time and generations of film fans, young and old.
Yeah.
It must feel really special to be part of that.
It is really special, and it's been woven into my life since I was 6 years old when I first saw a Star Wars movie, and I was so taken aback by its power, by the amazing mix of the action, the humor, but a kind of spirituality to it as well.
Yeah.
And I loved Princess Leia. I truly did. I remember thinking, gosh, she's not like the other women I see in my films. She's really smart, she's really bold, she doesn't care what people think. And Laura Dern said an amazing thing about Carrie Fisher, which is absolutely on the nose, which is that she lived without shame. And she is a bold woman that really showed us how to live.
Well, I think that's a wonderful thing that's run through all the Star Wars films, is the number of really great female characters that they've written, and Ryan in particular with this film as well, you know, and new characters but established characters as well.
Well, one of the reasons why I'm so proud to be a part of Star Wars is that it has become truly progressive. It has a cast that reflects more our society, and the female characters are as well written as the male characters. And I think that's long overdue. And all it does is to create an even better film.
Exactly. And you get involved in a bit of a...
I might do a bit of argy-bargy.
Can't say too much.
Not like me, is it? To get involved in a bit of argy-bargy. In fact, C.C. Smith, who did my training, is here tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he is indeed.
But surely you just rocked him when I got this.
Well, he is the man that taught me to fight on Game of Thrones.
Okay, oh wow.
So I was reunited with him.
But yeah, I mean, it's a different type of thing though, isn't it?
It is something of a different thing. And I worked with the brilliant Liang. And yeah, they took very good care of me.
Tell us quickly about Phasma and where she is in this episode, what you can say anyway. Because we left her kind of falling down a garbage chute, didn't we, last...
I think she's probably spent quite a long time trying to get rid of the smell.
Polished herself up a bit.
But she's shinier than ever.
She really
I
is.
was given a new couture suit of armor, which is even shinier than the last.
Wow.
Yeah, Phasma is particularly shiny.
I can't wait for people to see this film. It really is wonderful.
I can't. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. And it's lovely to chat to you.
Thank you.
The fabulous Gwendolyn Christie, everyone.
Thanks,
The messages keep rolling in from Star Wars fans. Dan says, I am so pumped to be seeing Star Wars The Last Jedi today. Me too. Oh my gosh. Amy says, the excitement is strong with me. May the Force be with you. Yes, Amy, I believe the Force is strong with you. And Shajeda from the UK says, so good seeing Luke Skywalker back in a Star Wars film. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Hashtag The Last Jedi. Keep those reactions coming. We want to hear all your messages. Look at me, surrounded by stormtroopers. Oh no, I'm gonna get out of this.
Give us a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Hamill.
Hello. Thank you.
Mark, when you arrived here tonight at the Royal Premiere for this film, I mean, when you step out and see how much these characters and these stories still mean to people, how does it make you feel?
Well, I'm just so grateful. The fans have been so supportive over the years. Their enthusiasm is infectious. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you. So thanks so much, everyone. Thank you.
I have been lucky enough to see the film, so I feel in a slightly privileged position, whereas all these people are very lucky to get to see it tonight. It's a really special film. Rian Johnson has done an incredible job, both with the story and how he's directed it, with the old characters that we know, with the characters we met in the last film, and with the new characters that we meet in this film. Just serendipity of it all, really, I feel.
Well, the second chapter of any trilogy is the one that I think the characters face their most difficult challenges. Since there's another film to follow to wrap it all up, all bets are off and anything can happen in the middle film. I think this one is challenging in a way that really makes it unique in the series. Because people say, is it like Empire? Is it like this? Is it like that? It's like The Last Jedi. It's very unique.
It's so hard to talk about, isn't it?
Yes, we're here to promote a movie we're not allowed to talk about. Figure that out.
It's like everybody wants to know if the questions are going to be answered. It's like, why has he been on this island? Why is he run?
Right.
What is it? And it's like, we can't say anything.
I know, it's tough. But look, you're minutes away from finding out. And the thing is, for all the answers that you get, they'll raise more questions.
Exactly.
It's frustrating, isn't it? Get it finished already.
It's the most enjoyable life frustration ever, is being a Star Wars fan.
Exactly.
The story just continues.
Yeah.
It's great. Don't ever stop.
I know, we love the speculation. It's wonderful.
It would be remiss for me not to mention that we're coming up to a year until the wonderful Carrie passed. And this film it feels such a fitting tribute to her, both her presence and her power, I think.
Well,
would you agree?
she was one of a kind, obviously.
will never replace her, and it's comforting because even though it hit me really hard, and I don't even know that I've come to terms with it yet, it's felt by all of us. I mean, you're all helping me get through it because even if you didn't know her personally, she felt like family. So everywhere I go, people, you know, are helping me deal with it. Even though, you know, I shouldn't be upset that she's not around. I should be grateful for all the time I had with her. I've known her since she was 19, and she was hilarious and adorable. As tough as she acted, she had a sort of vulnerability, sort of like a little girl. I was protective of her.
Yeah.
I would criticize her all the time. If anybody else criticized her, I'd get my back up and say, don't you say that. But she was, you know, so much fun. And you're going to love her tonight. She's just great in the film.
Mark, thank you so much for coming and chatting to us. But thank you from all these guys and from me. It's bloody Luke Skywalker,
Thank you.
everyone. Mark Hamill, everyone! This is the European premiere of Star Wars The Last Jedi. The cast and their guests are making their way into the fabulous Royal Albert Hall, preparing to meet their Royal Highnesses, the Duke of Cambridge and His Royal Highness Prince Henry of Wales. The first official reviews of the film are, I am not going to give any spoilers away, but what I would like to say is thank you to everybody for being here tonight and showing such support and being such a great cast here, as you all are dressed as the wonderful cast of this film. So as we await the royal arrival, here is your chance to see more of the highlights from tonight's absolutely breathtaking, incredible event.
And here we are, the arrival of the royal party this evening at the royal premiere of Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Not in stormtrooper outfits, but in dinner jackets. Royal Highness being met by the Lord Lieutenant to Greater London, Mr. Kenneth Olisa OBE. Looking incredibly excited to be here at the premiere. And before they meet anyone else, it's only fitting that BB-8 be there to greet them. And the Lord Lieutenant introducing their Royal Highnesses to Mr. Michael Jackson, Vice President, and Mr. Craig Hassel, CEO of the Royal Albert Hall. The wonderful venue for tonight's premiere. As their Royal Highnesses make their way up the stairs with Michael and Craig. Tonight, the royal premiere. And the Royal Highnesses will be making their way towards meeting beneficiaries of the Royal Foundation who have been selected for their exemplary achievements.
Well, listen, we hope you've enjoyed the European premiere of Star Wars: The Last Jedi as much as we have. It's just been mind-blowing, phenomenal. It's been great because we've met some of the new cast as well, and also some total legends. C-3PO, I could check my makeup and his shiny.
Yes,
so
you can.
shiny.
Yes, you can.
Mark Hamill as well. It's just absolutely wonderful. Don't forget the film is in cinemas this week. If you haven't already booked your tickets, make sure you do so immediately. Anna, what's been your favourite moment?
Words fail to describe how incredible this experience has been, and streamed globally thanks to O2 Priority. I got to touch BB-8. I mean, that's really just like #life goals.
Done. Merry Christmas to you. And that's it from us. And that all that leaves us to say is a Merry Christmas to you too. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Happy Life Day, Wookiees.